All right, well, have you ever had the urge to pet an adorable pup while you're out for a walk? If you haven't, you're not human.
All the time,
Yeah,
all the
it's
dogs.
crazy if you have not. But experts do say to think twice before approaching a dog you don't know.
Dog bites are a serious problem and are a lot more common than you'd think. So joining us live with some advice for animal lovers and pet parents when it comes to keeping everyone safe is Dr. Crystal Carey with Wellhaven Pet Health. Good morning.
Morning. Thanks for having me back.
Thanks for
Good morning,
joining
of course.
us. You know, this can be a real serious problem, dog bites. How common are they?
Super common, unfortunately. So just here in the US, 4.5 million people are bitten by a dog every year, and about 800,000 of those are going to need some kind of significant medical attention. So pretty common.
Yeah, when you talk about, when and why a dog bites, I think sometimes we picture the cartoon, right? Where, you see a dog on a leash and it's behind the fence and it's barking and growling, but that's not in real life, how these things can happen.
Yeah, usually not. Unfortunately, they're usually by surprise when nobody's really expecting it. And it can happen when we're just not really aware of dogs' body language and things like that. Most commonly, it happens in just day-to-day life, especially to kids and family dogs that they know. And so when they're scared or stressed or injured, stuff like that, or if they have something that they really care about, like their bone or their food or something, sometimes they can be a little bit guarding of those things. So yeah, a lot of times it happens in just day-to-day life.
Well, and what are those things that you can do to avoid those types of bites in the moment? We also talked about that example right off the beginning of this interview. Like, do you have the urge to pet, that cute pup?
To go up to a dog you don't know.
If you do, I feel like the standard rule of thumb is just always ask. So what are some other ways to avoid potential bites?
100%. Always ask if it's not a dog that you're familiar with, or even if you are, you should ask the owner if you can pet the dog. My own dog, for example, is pretty shifty. He looks super cute, and everybody comments he's so cute, but I'm like, I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't pet him because he can be a little bit shifty, and so it's important to ask. But two, just knowing dogs' body language too, when they've got their ears pinned back, their eyes get really big and wide, they look scared. Maybe not the best time. Also, maybe if they're asleep or you know them to be sick or injured, it's important not to just go and reach for them. And it's important to teach kids that stuff too, because it takes time to learn those things. And it's helpful to have a good guide for the adults showing them.
Yeah, absolutely. I know my dog is the same way. I mean, you've even seen this with Sam.
Yeah,
Sometimes on a walk, he has days where he has a mood and he doesn't want anyone walking up to him. And even though he's met Travis before,
this is just a couple days
we
ago.
saw him out in the park and he's like, "Hi," and Sam's like, "Who are you?"
It's like, well, you know me.
You just never know how a dog is going to react sometimes in the moment, or there might be other smells or sounds or things going on, that can scare them. If a bite does happen, because, as we mentioned, it's very common, these things do happen, what should you as the dog owner do? And then what should you, if you get bitten, what should you do?
Okay, so if you are bitten by a dog, you should really go and wash that wound right away. Even if it doesn't look too bad, if it's broken the skin, I would wash it really well with soap and water, and then also see a doctor, even if it doesn't look too bad, because bite wounds are just notoriously infected a lot just because of all the bacteria in the mouths. And so it's important to wash that wound and go see a doctor. Now, if you have the dog who's bitten somebody, of course, you need to go and get your dog right away and remove them from the situation. But then, of course, check on the person, urge them to wash the wound and to see their doctor. And also, it's important to update that person on your dog's rabies vaccine status. It's important to have all pets vaccinated for rabies, because rabies is transmissible to people, as we know. And so letting that person know that, yes, your dog is current on their rabies vaccine so that they can have that at least off of their plate.
Have that peace of mind, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Some good advice, because there are those moments out there, and I just cannot stress enough, don't just put your hands at a dog's face.
Yeah.
I will say it drives me nuts when I see that out there, because you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, teach kiddos that too. You always have to ask.
Exactly. All right. Well, Dr. Crystal Carey, always great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Some great advice this morning.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Yes, and for more pet advice, or if you want to schedule a checkup, Wellhaven has several clinics in our area. Just go to wellhaven.com to learn more.